Is it just me or is it like, I don't know.
Sideways?
Kind of.
Alright guys, for this tattoo we got my guy Nelson in the building. I met Nelson back when I was doing the convention in February, and we kind of just clicked up after that, man. He really liked my art style. Cool vibes all throughout. So we kind of planned this tattoo way in advance. I would say this design has been done for almost 3 to 4 months now. That's why the process in the beginning isn't so much of me and him talking, because we kind of sat down again 4 months ago and started doing this. I think I took it home and probably tweaked, maybe just like 10% of it. But other than that, the big bulk of this design was done way prior in advance. So we were able to get the sizing of the stencil and start the process of putting it on. This placement was super tricky. When I'm placing this design on the arm, it's super easy for it to just be not centered at all. Obviously, we're going for the most centered as possible. But with the idea of the two lines separating the two sides of the skeleton, and then the rest of it being centered as well, it's like this is one of them pieces that needs to be 100% accurate, especially with the spacing with his arm. We don't want too much to be on the left, too much to be on the right. We don't want no sideways tilt. So you'll kind of see me talking to him about that in the next couple shots, where it was like it's kind of just veering off too much. So you'll kind of see me pick that up right now.
I feel like what I did on this little box right here was I upsized the words, like I had told you. I feel like I need to bring that back down, right, just a little bit in size. I feel like the rest of it is pretty good, like how it is, because we got to keep in mind too that the shading is also going to go in there, and that's kind of something that I forgot about when I was sizing it. Again, it's not saying that the shade is going to come all the way out here, but it will take up a good amount of space. Like I still want this to be a little enclosed, and I feel like this and this. But once I do that, once I fix this up, then I'll go ahead and kind of just dot it up next time too. Just make sure that it's nice and straight.
Cool.
But it definitely is going like on a side tilt like that, so I'll definitely fix that up.
One thing I definitely didn't do with the first stencil was dot it up like how you see it right now. Right now what I'm doing is dotting up the center of the arm. This is just roughly, but when you're looking at it from a naked eye, you could see the proportions of it. You could see how much is leaning again towards the left, towards the right. So dotting it up is a super simple solution to really make sure that you get that center line, again, especially with the idea of it being on his inner arm. Typically what I like to do is pinpoint it around the 2 points, where the vein shows through on the wrist, and then from that point on it's kind of easy to spot the middle of it. So once I did that, we were able to get the stencil nice and clean, nice and centered, and you guys will see that in a few seconds. Alright guys, this is the final outcome. Man, this tattoo was so fun. One of the funnest times I had doing one of these geometric pieces. We were able to get the Full Metal Alchemist hand in there with the idea of the creation of man hands as well too. With the stone as well too, a little bit of touch of color throughout. I feel like this tattoo came out super sick. But of course, let me know how you guys feel about it. Thanks for watching.